Do you ever feel like you're stabbing in the dark when it comes to figuring out the difference between the top and most commonly used splint boots? They all pretty much look the same, so the only difference is price, right? Wrong. Understanding and seeing how each one fits your horse and the features will help you decide which one is best for you and your horse. Watch this horse knock over the second barrel. He knocks it over with his shoulder at first, and then catches the edge of the barrel with his hind leg to make it spin like it did. Keep in mind this is a metal barrel and could have very easily caused a nasty cut or injury to this horse. However, his splint boot took most of the impact, and he was not cut or hurt. Now let's take a look at the top and most commonly used splint boots. All 4 of these splint boots give adequate support for all events that you could want to do with your horse. The classic equine legacy splint boots have a unique feature that gives extra support on the inside of the ankle. This does cause them to be bulky around the ankle, as you can tell if you look towards the bottom of the boot that is on this horse. The Professional's Choice SMB2 splint boots are a good, long-lasting boot. However, they tend to not want to stay in place, and they do allow dirt or sand from the arena to get inside of them. The Professional's Choice SMB3 boots are great boots as well. They fit like the SMB2s, but they do stay in place and they do not allow dirt to get inside of them. The Professional's Choice SMB Elite boots are great looking boots as well. They are very contoured and fit your horse's leg like a glove. They also come in cool two-tone colors, but they are the most expensive boot that is available today. Now that you know about the different types of splint boots, here are some other factors to consider. One thing is, what are you going to do with your horse? If you have a cutting horse, then 9 chances out of 10 you would probably want to go with the legacy system due to the fact of the extra padding that's on the inside of the ankle. Second thing to think about is, does your horse have any quirks? One of my barrel horses will not perform his best if he feels any dirt at all in between his legs and the splint boots. So, I never use the SMB2 boots on him. I always use one of the other types. Another thing to consider is, what is your budget? There is around a $25 difference from the least expensive boot, which is the SMB2s, to the most expensive boot, which is the SMB Elites. One thing that you do need to consider is that the SMB3s and the SMB Elites do come in a money-saving value pack that you get all 4 boots at a discounted price than what you would get if you just bought the individual pairs separately. Now that you know more about these boots, you can go out and purchase your boots and start using them to protect your horse. By using your boots, you will have the peace of mind knowing that you are protecting your horse to the best of your ability. You will also realize that by having the correct boots and using them in the practice pen and competition, your horse will have less injuries, which means more practice time for you and your horse to get better and bring in those winning checks by placing in your events when you go.